First and foremost, I want to say call halal, Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Rakah HaKodash. I want to send double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. I want to send much peace, love, and salutations to Yakim out there pushing the word in sincerity and truth. It's Brother Ariala. And on this lesson, I want to call it No Earthly Expectations. No earthly expectations. What I mean by that, you know, for men and some of the women, you know, we were bought for a price in this captivity to serve Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai, to, you know, as far as the ministry goes, to proclaim the gospel, you know, all across the four corners of the earth. Basically, you've become a part of something and you've given up yourself for that mission. And as we grow, as we learn, as we build, as we sacrifice, as we give up things in this world, and as we just toil in this truth, you know, it's natural to want appreciation or recognition or compensation of some sort. It might not be monetary compensation, but there's a sense of an entitlement that we can get in this earth on this side towards the work that we put in, you know, whether it be from other brothers, you know, whether it be from your family, whether it be you, whatever. And we always have to remind ourselves that this is not our rest, as the scriptures say, and that we were bought for a price, and that the overall mindset of what we're doing on this side is sacrifice and charity. We're giving up the recognition, the pleasure, the compensation, the validation. We're giving up the appreciation on this side of things to receive a glorious side of it in the next world to come. Because when you hold yourself and you're looking to be recognized or appreciated or validated in this earth, and it doesn't come, even if you feel like, even, man, Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai, I've been working, I've been fasting, I've been doing everything I'm supposed to do, I've been, you know, why can't I get a blessing? Why is it, you know, you're not promised any type of recognition or validation on this side of things. Yahweh Shai knew that. And that's why he never said a mumbling word, even though he was blameless on this side. He knew, and he understood his expected end and what was going to come after that, the victory on the other side, the victory in the kingdom. All right. And so he kept that fear of Yahweh in doing all of his works that he was sent to do. We have to maintain that mindset. Okay. We have to understand what we're putting off whenever we dedicate ourselves to this ministry. Okay. We have to hold on to that, because what happens when you're looking to have earthly expectations? You start to have resentment towards the brotherhood, resentment towards your family, maybe your wife or your children, or even worse, resentment towards Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, because you feel like you're owed something on this side, and you are not, man. You were bought for a price. Like the scripture says, our righteousness is as filthy rags. The work and all the effort that we put in is to store up treasures in heaven. And this goes for the women towards their men too. If you believe you're the wife of a man of the Lord, or you believe you're a woman in this thing, and all the aid and help and everything, you're not doing that to get some type of pat on the back on this side or recognition. We all want that. We all want that. But our treasures are what? Stored in heaven. If you receive your treasures now, what treasure is there going to be thereafter? None. That's why I saw a brother post Matthew 19th chapter, where Peter is questioning Yahweh Shai, saying, "We've forsaken all and followed thee. What shall we have thereafter?" And Yahweh Shai goes on to say, for those who have forsaken houses and wives and children, all this lands, all this and that, shall receive 100-fold in the kingdom. And then you're going to judge on 12 thrones over the 12 tribes of Israel. We have to remember that as we toil to not look for an earthly expectation or appreciation or validation of some kind or compensation on this, so you can keep your mind straight, so you can keep your mind right about why you're doing what you're doing. There's a higher purpose towards all the work that we're doing. There's a higher purpose towards the servitude that we're committing ourselves to. There's a higher reward than any type of current earthly recognition or appreciation. So when you feel yourself being frustrated, when you feel yourself feeling like you're getting misused, when you feel like you're being mistreated and it's not fair, remember your purpose of why you're doing what you're doing. Remember that there's a higher reward reserved for you if you stay committed in this thing. Don't take off your helmet of salvation. Protect your neck. Protect your neck. And it's all built on faith. Scriptures talk about this thing being mingled with faith. Our hope until the end. And so all of our flesh is going to call out for wanting to be rewarded or recognized. But that's why the scriptures talking about let patience work as perfect work. We have to allow ourselves to be patient and build ourselves up. What is that doing? Building your faith, building your hope, building that fervent heat towards the kingdom coming. It's forcing you to be even more intentional about hastening the day. Okay? So this is something, that we always see, that we might feel, that I know I felt within myself, is we all in this flesh. And we have to remind ourselves of the charity, the charity that we must maintain. It's not, oh, I do this now and I get something back now. No, you do this now because you have fear of Yahweh Shem Yahushua and the duty that you've been given. And you have faith and hope that those things that you're sowing is going to come up. And when it comes up, it's going to come up abundantly. Your cup is going to be overfilled. There's no scarcity mindset. There's a mindset of abundant glory, abundant blessings from Yahweh Shem Yahushua if you do the work, if you do and stay faithful within it. This is a mindset that's important. So that you don't grow in grudging, so you don't grow in odds between each other, so you're not trapped and locked in offense in the spirit. Because that's what happens, man. You will get trapped by offense and your spirit won't grow because you feel like you deserve something. When the only thing you deserve on this side is death. Everything else is grace. Everything else is grace. Okay? So if you're serving within your camp, if you're serving, at your home or whatever, be mindful. Be mindful, man, to work with fear that all of us here are underneath a sacrifice that Yahushua made for us. And we want to stay underneath that umbrella of grace. And everything that we received is a gift. It wasn't something that we earned. It wasn't something that we were owed. The life you have was not owed to you. Nothing was owed to you. It's a gift from Yahweh Shem Yahushua. And if we have to maintain that gratefulness, man, when we get that bitterness in our soul, you got to set yourself back and understand this is all a gift. I am not owed anything. The water Yahweh Shem Yahushua for allowing me to be here. The water Yahweh Shem Yahushua for your word. The water Yahweh Shem Yahushua for the spirit, for this body that you allow me to become and be a part of this. Remain appreciative and let that drive how you move. Let that drive your decision making. Let that calm your spirit and give you comfort that Yahweh Shem Yahushua is faithful, like it says in Hebrews 6 and 10. Okay? Don't lose that mindset. We all have to, that we're not looking for earthly expectations. We're looking for the heavenly expectations. Okay? It's important. It's important. It's vital. At least you start getting that root of bitterness sown in your heart. Whether it be towards, like I said, towards your Habashim Yahushua or the brothers, or you women having that bitterness towards your man. If you dealing with a prophet, he ain't gonna be lovey-dovey all the time. He ain't in that spirit. He ain't gonna want to be up under you all the time. He ain't in that spirit. He ain't supposed to be. Understand what you're dealing with. Yes, he gonna be grumpy. He's dealing with spirits all day. You know, he's judging. That's what's going on, man. Yeah, he's gonna be a little grumpy. All he sees is wickedness all day and judging amongst it. He's being a watchman. If you're watching something intently, do you want to be distracted? Well, hello, wife. In this world, you're mostly a distraction. But if you love him and you down and you there to support, that's the charity that you got to put in. You got to get over needing that validation and recognition. You brothers, if you commit yourself to this truth, man, if you commit yourself to the charity of the ministry, there's gonna be times where you giving and you don't feel like you getting back, bro. Okay? That's a part of it, bro. You're gonna stay up late. You're gonna be tired. You're gonna have to do things that make you uncomfortable. And you might not get the appreciation or the recognition that you think you should get in this earth for doing and making those sacrifices. Tough titty. Tough titty. That expectation is in the heavens, and that's what you're fighting for. You cannot lose that mindset, or you'll grow bitter. You'll grow resentful towards the very things that's bringing you closer to the glory of Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua. You want to catch yourself before you get there, man. Okay? Because we get into the end of this thing where it's going to be important to maintain the mindset of loss of this world and gain in the heavens. They're going to start to strip things from all of us, man. And if we have a mindset that we're supposed to get this or we're supposed to get that, you'll grow bitter and resentful in this earth, and you'll have what Paul talked about, that earthly sorrow. That earthly sorrow. What about me in this earth? And that leads to impulsiveness and fleshly decision making. We don't want to go there, okay? We do not want to be in that place when all hell is breaking loose and things are getting tight. We want to be close to where the spirit of Yahweh Shem Yahushua is dwelling, man. Okay? So that was just something that was on my mind. I figured I'd do a drive and talk about it. You know, Lord willing, it was edifying, man. Kahala Yahweh B'Hashem Yahushua B'Hashem Rakah HaKodash. Double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone. Much peace, love, and salutations to Yakim out there pushing the word in sincerity and truth. Shalom.